are several other laws of exponents which I'll go ahead and list out, and then we'll do several examples demonstrating how to use them. The first of these is the product rule. A to the m times a to the n is equal to a to the m plus n. So if I'm multiplying and my base is the same, I can just add the exponents. If we're dividing and the base is the same, we subtract the exponents. A to the m over a to the n is a to the m minus n. Once again, provided a is not equal to 0 since we can't divide by 0. The next one is the power rule. If we raise an exponent to another exponent, we multiply. So a to the m to the nth power is a to the m times n. The power of a product, so a product ab to the nth power is a to the nth power times b to the nth power. So when I'm raising something inside of parentheses to an exponent, I need to raise everything inside of that parentheses to that power. My final law, the power of a quotient. So if I have something that's a over b to the nth power, I'm going to have a to the n over b to the n. So once again, everything inside of parentheses needs to be raised to that power. For our first example, we have a product. And here we have several things going on, but the key is to take it piece by piece. Let's start with the whole numbers. For the whole numbers, I have a -2 and a -4. And -2 times -4 would be 8. I'm then going to look at my x's. I have a 3 and an 8, and we add when we multiply things, so x to the 3 plus 8. Finally, I have my y's, and I want to add their exponents as well. -2 plus 7. Simplifying this now gives me 8, x to the 11, y to the 5th. My next one, 30, x to the 6th, y over 15x squared, y to the 8th. Let's start with the whole numbers. 30 divided by 15 is 2. For my x's, since we're dividing, we need to subtract the exponents, so 6 minus 2. For the y's, once again, we need to subtract the exponents. The top is a 1 and the bottom is an 8, so 1 minus 8. This now gives us 2, x to the 4th, y to the -7th. However, we don't actually like negative exponents, so we go ahead and move that y to the bottom. So we have 2x to the 4th over y to the 7th. For this one, we realize that that second parentheses has an exponent on the outside, so we need to start by doing that. My first parenthesis will stay the same to begin with, and then my second parenthesis, we need to square everything. 3 squared is 9. When we square exponents, we multiply. -2 times 2 is -4. For the y, 1 times 2 is 2. And now I can deal with things. 4 times 9 is 36. I need to add exponents since I'm multiplying, so 3 plus -4, and then 2 plus 2. This now gives us 36, x to the -1, y to the 4th. And once again, we don't like negative exponents, so we'll move the x to the bottom to get 36, y to the 4th over x. For our last example, we have one slightly more complicated. And here, it's a good idea to start by simplifying what's inside of the parentheses. 36 divided by 12 is 3. When we're dividing, we subtract exponents. So I have 4 minus -1, so 4 plus 1. And then y to the -3 minus 5, all raised to the -2 power. Simplifying then gives us 3x to the 5th, y to the -8 to the -2 power. And then we'll start raising things to that -2 power. 3 to the -2. We multiply exponents. 5 times -2 is -10. And -8 times -2 is +16. Moving negative exponents to the bottom leaves us with the y to the 16th on the top. The bottom is a 3 squared and an x to the 10th, which we can then finally simplify as y to the 16th over 9x to the 10th.